Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jay, aka the Murder Whistle. Today, we're watching The Usual Suspects. I don't know much about The Usual Suspects. I know it's directed by Bryan Singer. I know it's starring Stephen Baldwin, Benicio del Toro, and Kevin Spacey. Honestly, the only thing I know about this movie is that they're a lineup somewhere in the movie. But I know this is supposed to be a really good movie. This is also one of the movies that one of our Murder Whistle Patreons selected. But this was a movie selected by Simon X. That being said, I need y'all to hit that like and subscribe for me. Also, don't forget that bell notification. Also, down below, there's a link in the description to our Patreon. If that's something you want to be a part of, just head on over there, check it out. A lot of good things over there. I want to give a shout out to the VIP patrons. Leslie, Trey, John Harold, Becca June, their beautiful dog Missy, Brandon, Big Al, Robin, Jonathan Patrick, Simon X, Lost Opportunity, and Cody Stoudemire. Just want to thank y'all for being VIPs. I want to thank everybody else for being here as well, being part of the family. Y'all helped us grow to where we are right now. We can't never thank you enough. And y'all been teaching me a lot too. Y'all be giving me information on movies and stuff that I didn't know I wouldn't even think of. I appreciate that. I like learning. But I'm looking forward to getting this movie. So I'll see you on the other side. Let's get it. San Pedro, California. Well, that's just a waste of matches. Oh, they about to burn something up. Oh, well, he about to burn something up. Oh, he burning boxes and and that's disrespectful.
I can't feel my legs. Cause ready. What time is it? 12:30.
You about to die. Why do you want another time? Why do you keep showing this rope?
It all started back in New York 6 weeks ago.
Mr. McManus, we have a warrant for your arrest.
Fuck you, pig.
Hey, so he just used to that. Like he wasn't even tripping.
This I had to see for myself.
I'm in a meeting.
Time for another one. Special Agent Kuyan. These gentlemen are from the New York Police Department. You look good, Keaton. Better than I would have thought.
That has to be embarrassing.
This is a small problem. Enjoy the meal.
It's a small problem. They brought like 8 dudes for you.
It didn't make sense that I'd be there. I mean, these guys were hardcore hijackers. I got to make like I was notorious.
Hand me the keys, you fucking cocksucker.
Give me the fucking keys, you fucking cocksucker motherfucker!
I love him.
How many keys, you cocksucker?
In English, please.
How many fucking keys, you cocksucker? What the fuck?
That's Benicio? Hey, Benicio look young as shit. He looked like Vince Vaughn a little.
The truck with the guns, fucko.
Fucko.
I mean, I love Stephen Baldwin.
He'll what?
Flip you. Flip you for real.
That looked nothing like Benicio. That's crazy.
I could put you in Queens on the night of the hijacking.
I live in Queens. What, do you got a team of monkeys working around the clock on this?
You know what happens if you do another turn in the joint?
Fuck your father in the shower and then have a snack. You gonna charge me, dickhead?
That's aggressive.
Keaton was the real prize for them.
Now, from now on, you're in the getting fucked by us business.
Like, pause.
Let's get back to that truck, asshole.
Oh,
How many times you been in the lineup? It's always you and 4 dummies. And there's no way they'd land 5 felons in the same role. No way.
huh?
The guy's fingering my asshole tonight.
Is it Friday already?
Hey, that's amazing.
What about a pretzel, man? What's your story?
His name is Verbal.
Roger, really. People say I talk too much.
Yeah, I was just gonna tell you to shut up.
I like that dude.
I want nothing to do with any of you. I beg your pardon. But you can all go to hell.
I don't think you can tell somebody, I beg your pardon, but you can go to hell. That's not how that works.
And that was how it started.
Okay, now I really can't talk about it much here.
Hey, you know you gotta be ain't. You already in a holding cell, but you gonna talk about a crime you want to commit with other criminals. I just don't think that's a smart place to talk about that. That's nasty.
Who are you? Agent Jack Bayer, FBI. How many dead?
Ain't that Will Smith's daddy and Ali? No, that was Gus. That was Gus. That was like, oh.
The DA came down here last night ready to arraign even before they moved him to county.
I know that dude. I seen him with some stuff. He was always sleazy.
Well, when does you post bail?
Maybe 2 hours tops.
Well, I want to see him.
Dave, please.
If this was a dope deal, where's the dope? If it was a hit, who called it in?
I mean, 15 bodies, I would kind of want to know.
I want to know why. 27 men died on that pier.
Oh, 27?
For what looks to be $91 million worth of dope that wasn't there. I want to be sure Dean Keaton's dead.
Hey, $91 million worth of dope is a lot of money. That's a lot of dope.
Here, you got to put on one of these.
Burn victims are very susceptible to infection. And of course, there's no smoking.
I would never get used to seeing people smoking in hospitals and
What's your name, man?
Joel? Yeah, Bayer, down here in LA County.
He's all fucked up. Tu don't much hardneski. Tu don't hard lot of numbers like Angoro.
I mean, he's trying to tell you something.
Send me someone who can speak Hungarian.
Tenemos to Bember, Tita Minya.
Yeah, he's awake.
I mean, y'all not going to acknowledge that beeping?
What?
Kaiser Suzy! Kaiser Suzy!
Kaiser say? What is that? Who was Kaiser say?
Let's talk about the lineup.
I'm really thirsty. I used to dehydrate as a kid. One time it got so bad my piss come out like snot. I'm not kidding.
It's nasty as hell.
That guy is tense. Tension is a killer. I used to be in a barbershop quartet in Skokie, Illinois. The baritone was this guy named Kip Diskin.
Hey, he do talk a lot, don't he? It's sad that Kevin Spacey's a piece of shit. He was a hell of an actor.
First thing on the job, you know what I learned? How to spot a murderer. Let's say you arrest 3 guys for the same killing. The next morning, whoever's sleeping is your man. You see, if you're guilty, you know you're caught. You get some rest.
That's kind of smart.
I'm gonna have this thing in front of the grand jury by Monday.
Look, I don't want to talk about it, Edie, okay? So what did Fortier and Renault say?
They asked for some more time to think about investing. We just want more time.
I mean, you did just go to jail in front of them, so trust would be a little, you know what I'm saying, a little iffy.
Don't give up on me now, Dean.
I mean, he just walking across the street like, ain't they in New York? People don't stop in New York.
I love you. Do you hear me?
She told me, I love you. He said, what?
Fenster McManus had a KG proposition. To do it right took 5 men. 5 men meant Keaton. Keaton took convincing.
Look, I'm not knocking you. You look like you got a good little scam going with this lawyer.
Ooh.
Sorry.
So he has to like her a little bit because he's a little sensitive to that subject. Ain't he the motherfucker that died at the beginning? Ain't that who that was?
I'll probably shit blood tonight.
Yeah.
Don't kill it.
Not if we do it my way.
He's just a criminal. He ain't no murderer. So he's like one of them good guy criminals. You know what I'm saying? Like, they good people. They just do bad shit.
New York's finest taxi service was not your normal taxi service. For a few $100s a mile, you got your own blue and white. They even had their own business cards.
Will this get me to Staten Island?
You kidding me? This will get you to Cape Cod.
I got a family in Staten Island.
A little fuck you from the 5 of us to the NYPD.
Hey, Kevin Spacey ain't got like a Morgan Freeman voice, but when he talk, it's soothing.
Holy shit. Don't move, you fucker! Drop it! You want a buckshot shampoo, chubby?
Oh, they doing this in broad daylight?
You people know who the fuck I am! What you doing now, jerk off?
What the f is that?
What's that?
What's that? So is it really bad if you rob crooked cops? Is that really a crime? I mean, I guess it's a crime, but is it really wrong?
When's the feds come?
Redfoot never comes to see me. I always go to see him.
You fucking kidding me?
And who's gonna go?
We all go.
LA is a good place to lay low for a while.
Y'all might as well kiss. Y'all that close. I know they just committed a successful crime or whatever, but I still would never understand the whole, hey, I just met you. Do you want to do some criminal shit? Because if they don't know verbal, why would they take a verbal along?
You guys wanted to know what happened after the lineup, I'm telling you.
You expect me to believe that he retired?
But Edie had them all turned around.
The guy I know was a cold-blooded bastard.
That dude's a little cocky shit, ain't he?
2 people saw Dean Keaton walk into a warehouse he owned just before it blew up. It blew up and took all of Dean Keaton with it. Within 3 months of the explosion, the 2 witnesses, they were dead.
But that explains why old boy said that he's supposed to be dead. That makes more sense of that.
Ask him to tell him what he told me about the devil. Who's the devil?
He got horns. They said he's red, and he lives someplace where it's kind of warm.
Kaiser Soze.
Yeah, he was in the harbor.
Soze.
He saw Kaiser Soze.
That's not what he said the first time. So who the f is Kaiser Soze? Why is he so important? Am I saying that right?
But you say you saw Keaton die. My bet is he's using you because you're stupid and you think he's your friend.
Damn, you call him stupid.
I want to be sure he's dead before I go back to New York.
That's disrespectful as f.
You don't think I know you held out on the DA?
Oh,
I could be on the phone to Ruby Deemer in 10 minutes.
The DA gave me immunity.
You get no immunity from me, you piece of shit.
There was a lawyer, Kobayashi.
Hey, this dude tripping.
But I'm sure Keaton is dead.
Convince me.
Wouldn't that be like harassment if he done all that shit he said he was gonna do?
We arrived in Los Angeles and met McManus's fence, Redfoot. Seemed like a good guy.
Ain't that your boy that butt Vin Rain in Pulp Fiction? Ain't that him?
How's it going, Fister?
I wouldn't trust him.
You guys interested in any more work?
What's the job?
This is jeweler out of Texas named Saul. I keep the merchandise, you keep the green.
Has that dude ever played the good guy? Because now I'm thinking about him. Ain't he the dude from The Mask?
Give me the case.
Give me the fucking case.
Hey, don't move!
Why would you say That's a bad man.
Hand over the fucking case.
Let's shoot him. Oh, I did not expect that. I just knew that was Stephen Baldwin the shot.
Looks like a lot of China. It's amazing.
What are you doing?
What's it look like I'm doing? I'm gonna kill him.
I'm gonna deal with it. Just shut up.
Oh, he got a lot of people with him.
What am I supposed to do with that?
I don't know, feed it to the gimp. Eases pain. I don't know what that is.
Hey, why do everybody take shots at old Kevin Spacey? I know he's handicapped, but damn.
One more thing, tough guy. Any more surprises, and I'm gonna kill you.
Get the fuck off my dick.
No.
No, it's an awful shame about Saul getting whacked. Cops are gonna be looking for the guys who did it. Sooner or later, they're gonna come around asking me. You have a sweet night, ladies.
Hey, man, that dude's a piece of shit for real.
Jack, still after that coke that took a walk out of that bloodbath in the harbor yesterday?
Yeah,
Is that gas?
There was no coke.
but the 91
Yeah,
million.
we know, but our man says no way on the dope. Whatever it was very sensitive.
Who's Kaiser Sose?
Oh, fuck.
What we need to do is find Redfoot, Keaton,
Listen.
and get the hell out of here now.
So he's important?
Somebody who was capable of tracking us from New York to Los Angeles.
Come on, Dean.
Fucking bored.
Mr. Hockney, do stay. I am Mr. Kobayashi.
So how did I not know he was in his room?
What do you want?
My employer requires your services, gentlemen. One job, 1 day's work. He does not expect all of you to live. Those of you who do will have $91 million to divide between you.
Oh, hell no. Oh, we're not doing this.
I work for Kaiser Soze.
He said he don't expect all y'all to live. I don't need the mods.
I come with an offer directly from Mr. Soze. An order, actually.
What do you mean?
You participated in the hijacking of a truck in Buffalo, New York. Mr. Fenster and Mr. McManus hijacked a cargo flight out of Newark Airport. Mr. Hockney stole a truck carrying gun parts, which brings us to Mr. Kint. 9 months ago, one of Mr. Soze's couriers was taken in a complicated confidence scam by a cripple.
You set up the lineup.
Yes. You were not to be released until I had come to see you.
Oh, this got pulled.
What about Redfoot?
Mr. Redfoot knew nothing. Mr. Soze rarely works with the same people for very long, and they never know who they're working for. One cannot be betrayed if one has no people.
So, why are you telling us?
You have stolen from Mr. Soze.
How do we know you work for Soze?
I don't think that is very relevant. All 5 of you are responsible for the murder of Saul Berg. Mr. Redfoot can testify to your involvement.
Hey, man. These motherfuckers about to get hell, they already
Mr. Soze would like you to get to the boat and destroy the cocaine, and then you will be free of your obligations.
That's a lot of fucking coke.
You give me one good reason why I shouldn't kill you right now.
From Mr. Soze.
Hey, look, bro. That's why you can't be doing shady with everybody. I don't even want to open it.
They got my whole life in here, everything I've ever done since I was 18.
Everybody I've ever worked with or did time with.
Oh, he for real got pulled.
That's bullshit. This guy could be LAPD. It's a fucking setup.
The way I hear it, Zaze, fucked up butcher.
There is no Kaiser Soze.
Who is Kaiser Soze?
That's what I'm saying.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist. One story the guys told me, the story I believe.
Hey, that's a main line.
They come to his home in the afternoon. They find his wife and kids in the house and decide to wait for Soze. He comes home to find his wife raped.
Hey, man, these dudes ain't
The Hungarians knew Soze was tough, not to be trifled with. They let him know they meant business.
How the you gonna kill babies?
Then he showed these men of will what will really was. He tells him he would rather see his family dead than live another day after this. He waits until his wife and kids are in the ground, and then he goes after the rest of the mob. He kills their kids, he kills their wives, he kills their parents and their parents' friends. Burns down the houses they live in and the stores they work in, and like that, he's gone. Keaton always said, I don't believe in God, but I'm afraid of him. Well, I believe in God, and the only thing that scares me is Kaiser Soze.
So my man killed everybody. Like, how do you what? So how the fuck? What kind of point you make to where you kill your own family? Like you kill your own kids to prove a point. Like
I told it like it happened on the boat, so what if I left out how I got there?
So that's why you never told the DA?
If I told you the Loch Ness Monster hired me to hit the harbor, what would you say?
If there really is a Kaiser Soze, he's gonna come looking for you.
Hey, this motherfucker got my mind.
If he comes up for anything, it'll be to get rid of me. After that, my guess is you'll never hear from him again.
I forgot this bitch was over here drawing this. Why did he leave without the picture?
We woke up the next morning and Fenster was gone. That night we got the call. Kobayashi told us where we could find Fenster.
Oh.
We gotta bury him.
With what?
With our hands.
Nah, dog, I'm good. I'm a big fan of burning shit. Let's burn them.
The surfers are gonna smell them a mile away.
What are we gonna do? This fucking guy is gonna kill us.
I don't know about you, Peg Leg, but I can run. I got no problem with that.
That's up.
You run, and we're gonna be digging a hole for you. You got that? We did more jobs than you can ever count. So fuck you! Because now it's payback!
It's not payback!
I mean, you're not gonna spit in my face like that, homie. I know you're upset, but damn.
There's no mystery to the street, no arch criminal behind it all. Nobody argued with Keaton. They just set their minds to whacking Kobayashi.
They're coming up.
Like, the rest of them disguises I can get. I can see them dressing up, doing other shit, and nobody recognize them. But verbal, that would be a little harder, wouldn't it? Because they got a very specific walk. Oh,
Don't move. Press 20. Do it now.
Huh.
Move.
The answer is no.
Mr. Soze will be most upset.
Listen, you mention his name again, I'll kill you right now.
Strange threat. I can only assume that you've come here to kill me anyway.
You got a point.
I'm giving you one last chance to call this off.
My employer has made up his mind.
I like how he cold, but he didn't want to test fate. He was like, Mr. My employer.
Before you do me in, you will let me finish my business with Miss Finneran first, won't you?
Uh-huh.
Edie Finneran. She's upstairs in my office. She flew in yesterday.
Shut the up.
You're lying.
Am I? I thought you would be glad to know she's in good hands. Now get some rest. The boat will be ready for you on Friday. If I see you or any of your friends before then, Miss Finneran will find herself the victim of a gruesome violation before she dies. And your Uncle Randall in Arizona, Mr. Kint. I might only castrate Mr. McManus's nephew, David. I'll make myself clear.
Hey, this motherfucker got some mean threats. I believe every word he say too. Because he been calm the whole time. Gun to the back of his head, calm. But he just told him, I'm gonna rape your girl, your uncle, your other uncle, and your nephew. We chopping his dick off. He's way worse than the murder.
In my opinion, it can't be done. Anybody who goes in there is not coming out alive.
I'm gonna wait for the money.
Did you hear what he just said?
If I'm going in, I want a cut.
There's nothing that can't be done.
Y'all tripping.
I just can't believe we're gonna walk into certain death.
Like, when you're a criminal, how much money do you need to get before you can stop being a criminal? Like, before you stop doing dumb shit? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, after so long, the risk is not really worth it. So technically, this was last night.
Package has arrived, John. You kids ready?
I would be if I didn't have to stop and answer you.
McManus, you better be set up in 10 seconds.
I mean, man, it's that dude, ain't he?
If we don't get out of this, I want you to take the money and go.
Keaton, I can't.
Find Edie, tell her what happened. Tell her everything. Tell her I tried.
I tried. They made it say I love you. You didn't tell her I tried. Like, my man's just boldly walking down the middle of the dock. I'm like, look at this.
Thanks. How you doing?
Like, what they doing? Like, what is he doing?
Bada boom, bada bing, bang, boom.
Ooh. Like, do they really think they can get away with this? Oh, shit. I mean, man, it's been my favorite thing about this movie so far. Hey, these motherfuckers is clearing our house.
Hello.
That's a bad man. He got his stomach blown out and he turned around slow, was looking. There's no way in hell he gonna fit in that little thing. I guess I was wrong.
Why didn't you run?
I froze up.
You know why the he ain't run. Man, there's a war going on. I bet that would be terrifying. You down there, you hear all that going on, and I'm assuming he unarmed because he didn't go grab nothing.
You stay quiet.
He's here. That's him.
Shut up.
I'm telling you, it's Kaiser Soze!
Oh, the guys are after everybody. I'm about to say, you better not shoot that fucking dog. Oh, he burnt the dog up because he burnt up all the He ain't. Hey, he shook.
Where's Hockney?
I don't know. There's no coke.
What the fuck?
I made up in on this ship. There is nothing. There is no fucking coke.
Oh, he can run. Shut up. Oh, he fucked up. So do we ever get to see what he look like?
What the fuck is going on?
Strangest thing.
Oh! My man got stabbed in the back of the neck and walked. All right, so this is where we started.
You saw a man in a suit with a slim build.
Wait a minute.
I don't have a minute.
I don't have to take that.
You know what I'm getting at, Verbal.
Can he do that?
You had a gun. Why didn't you help him? He was your friend.
How do you shoot the devil in the back?
Easy. Pull the trigger.
What if you miss?
He has a valid excuse. So that's why they kept showing that earlier. Okay, so he watched this. Okay, that makes sense now. He kind of looked like the dude they've been talking to. I like how you do the old gangster turn to the side. All right, so yeah. That makes sense why I kept showing that earlier. So he was back there watching.
Arturo Marquez, ever hear of him?
What?
He swore out a statement to federal marshals and could positively identify one Kaiser Soze. The Hungarians were going to buy the one guy that could incriminate Kaiser Soze.
I don't...
There were no drugs on that boat. It was a hit. So Soze put some thieves to it. Men he knew he could march into certain death. If you all knew that Soze could find you anywhere, why did he give you the money to run?
Hey, that makes sense.
Keaton was Kaiser Soze.
No.
The kind of man who could engineer a police lineup.
Hey, that makes sense.
The kind of man who could have killed Edie Finneran.
Why'd he kill himself then?
She was found yesterday at a hotel in Pennsylvania, shot twice in the head.
Oh,
What do you think about Keaton now, Verbal? He had to pull the trigger himself to make sure he got his man. The one man that could identify him.
This is all bullshit.
But you just said...
You said you heard the shot before the fire. But you didn't see him die. Immunity was your reward.
But why me?
Because you're stupid. Because you're weaker than them.
I thought Verbal was smart. He came up with that plan earlier.
Come on, tell me the truth.
It was all Keaton. We followed him from the beginning.
Oh, well, never mind.
You're not safe on your own.
Man, shut the up.
Kaiser Sose's a shield, or like you said, a spook story.
Hey, Keaton a bad man, ain't he?
Stay here and let us protect you.
No way. I post today.
You posted 20 minutes ago. If someone wants to get you, they're gonna get you out there. Turn state's evidence. You might never see trial.
Hey, bro, you tripping. If this motherfucker pulled all this off.
But I'm not a rat, Agent Kuyan.
You been snitching for 2 hours.
Fucking cops.
This motherfucker about to die. Like, why would he stay? If this dude done all this shit, why the would he stay?
Can I use your fax machine? You still got nothing, Dave.
I know what I wanted to know about Keaton.
Kaiser Sose or no Kaiser Sose.
So is Keaton dead?
I'll find him.
Waste of time.
Do we see Keaton again? Why he drop his coffee?
Convince me. Tell me every last
back when I was in that barbershop quartet in Skokie, Illinois.
This isn't right.
I just want to hear
Tell
your
me every
story.
last
It's all there. Some guy in California, his name is Redfoot. Back
Just
when I was
a
picking
madman.
beans in Guatemala, we used to make fresh coffee.
Strangest thing.
How do you shoot the devil in the back?
What about it, Pretzel Man? What's your story?
There was a lawyer.
Tell me every last detail.
I work for Kaiser Soze.
Shut the up!
Convince me. Convince me.
This been making a blast rush of shit out of the room.
The cripple, did you see him? The cripple, which way did he go?
Hey, that's you can't just call him cripple.
Come on,
There's
Virgil.
no
Who do you
mystery
think
to
you're
the
talking
street,
to?
no arch
I know
criminal
you know
behind it
something.
all.
So is that kid?
Was capable of tracking us from New York to Los Angeles.
But he been lying, so
Because you're a cripple.
What I want to know is who's the gimp.
You know.
oh, shut the up!
If he comes up for
Who's
anything,
Kaiser
it'll be to
Soze?
get rid of me. But I'm sure Keaton is dead.
Yeah.
He mentioned Kaiser Soze.
Who?
Oh, y'all is lying.
My guess is you'll never hear from him again. And like that, he's gone.
All right, so I just watched The Usual Suspects, and I've been sitting here for like 10 minutes or so, wrapping my head around that ending. Because these dirty motherfuckers made me believe it was Keaton. Because I thought it was some random dude named Kaiser. You know what I'm saying? Some random dude. Then they made me believe it was Keaton. And I'm sitting here like, damn, that shit makes sense. That's crazy. Keaton has been behind this the whole time. And then as soon as I was like, you know what? They are absolutely right. These dirty motherfuckers slapped me in the face. Bah! Nah, dude, it's been a dude that's been talking the whole time. Huh. It makes sense because, I mean, even like it never crossed my mind that when Keaton told him, hey man, stay back, that even if that happened, if Keaton told him to stay back, he was the one popping people off, but he was the one person back there unaccounted for. So he was able to move freely. And where he'd been acting like he was crippled the whole time, you know what I'm saying? if you was to see him walk normal, you wouldn't even have time to react to what he was trying to do to you because it would throw you off. Because, hey, man, how are you running full sprint like this? Normal. When he stabbed McManus in the back of the neck, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm just going to assume everything he said happened except for the whole part. And you know what? That never mind. It had to happen. All that had to happen. We started with Keaton sitting on the docks, and he made the face like, hey, you know what? He did make that face. He did look at him like when he dude finally walked up to him and he looked at him and he was like, he did make that face like this, motherfucker. That makes perfect fucking sense. Even when he was describing the dude, they was the same build. Like, an old dude was like, I'm smarter than you. You gonna tell me what I want because I'm smarter than you. Well, apparently not. Hey, man, you talking about playing a long game. Like, if you game planning like that, you are on some next level shit. My man freestyled a lot off of shit he seen. And where he acted so dim with it, I can't really say he acted dim with it because he really didn't seem stupid. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple times he seemed kind of like naive, but like nothing majorly make you be like, oh, he's just a fool. You know what I'm saying? Not like that. Man, but that goes to show you cannot overlook nobody. Because you don't know what somebody's capable of. Imagine that. Imagine you. Well, because they most of them, well, Keaton knew him. You know what I'm saying? So he had to know him for a while. Just imagine a dude walking around like that, just staying in character at all times, never breaking character on anything. Like, this is fucking crazy. Like, I'm gonna have to go back and watch and see if there was even hints that he was the dude. Because, I mean, it was times that old boy was talking to me, he was smiling, but I just thought he was smiling because, you know, it's funny because dude was kind of Muslim and he had immunity. And I know I'm more talkative in most of my reactions than normal, than this, but because normally it's more shit going on. And like this is one of those heavy conversation-based movies. And I know when movies are like primarily conversations like that, I tend to be on the more quiet side, not say a whole lot, because I don't ever want to miss what people are saying. But like, have you ever paid attention to something the whole time, like paid attention, and still feel like you missed something? Like, man. Like, so did he kill his family? Like, do we know? Do we know if any of that real? Oh shit! He forgot to tie up one loose end. Because the dude on the hospital bed now gave him a picture. So they all and well, he said you'll never see Casa Sosa again, so I guess it don't matter. Huh? I hope y'all enjoyed watching this because I enjoyed watching it with y'all. If y'all didn't do it for me earlier, do it for me now. Hit that like, subscribe for me. Also, don't forget that bell notification. This dude really put a hit out on people like that. That's wild. Don't forget the link down in the description to the Patreon. Man, my brain's still losing out my ears and shit. Shit's crazy. But man. But yeah. I'm gonna get off here. Cause I gotta go have a conversation about this shit. But yeah. I'm gonna get off here. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. Do not judge a book by its cover, because shit may surprise you. But night. I mean, that shit's crazy.